Hello friends. Uh, last week I have made a video on gold crash. Okay, so which was in Kannada. So many of my friends asked me to make this video in English because they can't follow Kannada. So for them, I'm making this video to explain the reality and truth and what will going to happen in gold and silver in coming days. Okay, so what you need to do, whether you should buy or sell or hold, accumulate. So by the end of this video, you will be able to understand and realize what you need to do on this time. Please note, this is a purely for educational purpose. Not necessary that whatever I say, it will become 100% true. This is based on my study and based on some astrological facts. Okay. And also, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel and share with your friends. And more and more good videos I'm going to bring so that you will be alert before anybody does. Okay, with these kind of videos. Okay, so without wasting much time, so let me take away directly to the presentation which I have made for you guys uh, to understand what is actually happening in the gold. Okay. This presentation is for just for information and educational purpose only. It does not constitute financial investment or trading advice. Okay. The Astro Financial methodologies presented here are theoretical and based on the historical correlation analysis. Past performance is not indicator of the future results. Okay. These are things you need to know. Okay. Straight away come to the gold super cycle. Okay. The trust, power, and the monetary reset. Okay. So I am going to explain step by step. Okay. So just be with me for some time. The standalone reading deck for the patient investor 2024 to 2033 strategic outlook. What you need to do. Okay. The convergence. Okay. The critical junction of the gold. The macro fundamental you need to look at and the peak and the astro financial cycle. Saturn, Rahu, Uranus, Pluto, all these planets, how it is going to affect the gold and silver time cycle. Okay. The convergence, the economic fundamentals and the cosmic cycles have aligned to signal in the imminent local top in the precious metals. Okay, so this is a global, whatever is happening across the world, like US tension, Russia and Ukraine tension, Iran and US tension, and Israel and Gaza tension. So all these are indirectly affecting the price movement of the gold and silver. And expect a correction of gold at least 12 to 20% in gold and 25 to 35% in silver over the next 3-6 months. The opportunity, use the current distribution phase to preserve capital. The coming capitalization phase offers generational entry point. Okay. Actually, this is not the war tank. It is a war of trust. What happened? Why gold went up? Okay. The thing in 2022, and Russia was having a $300 billion US reserve. Okay. And that has frozen. Reason, if you don't listen to us, we will not release your money. We will not give you money. So that was a risk which Russia faced. And looking at Russia's condition, entire world becomes smart now. Okay. So why we should buy US Treasury bill or US bond? Why we should trade in dollar? All these things question started. If you understand practicality and reality of the world, in 2020, after Corona, many businesses have collapsed, many countries collapsed, and I heard that US started printing dollars to keep the economy trending and to keep the market in bullishness. And the next cycle, what I see in 2028, the biggest collapse which is going to come, that country is none other than United States. Okay. It is this time cycle. It's a Uranus time cycle, which says every 80 years of time cycle, there is a correction in US. Okay, so again, that is going to come in 2028. And the unlimited printing of the dollar and keeping show up, how people do the show up. So that kind of thing US is doing now. And the frozen assets of Russia was the lesson for the entire world. Hence, what people started doing, you see the US faces of mathematical dead end, print money, the triangle of pain. Okay, so cut spending, raise rates, result debt stress, result inflation. So there is no painless option. The structural buyer of US debt is gone. The dollar will not collapse overnight. It will erode. It is a losing its monopoly, and the gold benefits from this loss of exclusivity. When you invest in gold, everybody consider that as a heaven, and it's historically proven that gold and silver are the actual investment, real investment for the people. The mechanism of the truth history runs, okay, on a clock. Okay, so what it does actually, in 1914, Saturn Pluto stress, WWA, World War First debt explosion, collapses, gold standard trust, gold becomes the only reference. In 1930, Saturn Pluto crisis, banking collapse, gold revalued upward as a currency lost credibility. End of Bretton Woods, inflation shock, gold explodes. In 2008, Lehman Brothers crash, global financial crisis, system survival fear, gold rises from $700 to $1,900. Okay. And I see in Twitter, many people talk about after Modi coming to power, gold went up. What Modi has done. Okay. This is not the Modi role. There is no role of Modi in this increasing of the price of the gold. Okay. This is the global time cycle, global scenario, uh, global uncertainty, which makes the gold and silver price to go up. Gold is not just an investment, it's a truth meter. When the Saturn Pluto cycle breaks, trust in the structure, gold resets the system energy. Okay, so metals at the peak, the convergence of the cycle, analyzing the correction through economic, fundamental, and astro financial timing. So economic cycle, what it says yesterday in Kannada video, I have made very clearly, it's a overbought. RSI is more than 70%. So technically, if you talk about whenever anything is overbought, when everybody is coming to buy some instrument, definitely there will be a crash. Okay, you might have heard the story of monkeys. One business fellow come to village and he wanted to buy monkeys. He pays $10 per monkey. Next day he comes again. He wanted to buy 100 monkeys for $20. Third day he comes again. He wanted to buy 1,000 monkeys for $500. The people of that village got excited and started hunting the monkeys from everywhere. And what this guy done actually, he kept all these monkeys at one place, and these same people went to that place and asked to buy another 1,000 monkeys for $1,000. Okay, so he said next time I need 2,000 monkeys at least. So when I come back, I will pay $1,000 per monkey. So it is just story. Whatever the figures numbers I'm showing, it might be hyped, but still, for the example, I'm telling you. Then fourth day, all these people are waiting for that fellow to come back and buy the monkeys. Fifth day, sixth day, seventh day, eighth day, ninth day, he never came back. And he sold whatever the monkeys he bought from those villagers to them only for the higher cost, and he made huge amount of money. The same thing US is doing with your gold and silver and many of the dollar things. Okay, whatever you see now presently, that's the hype. There was no such moment in the history. Okay, so in this hype, don't get excited if the price falls down and you try to buy, I got that lesser price. It went to 4 lakh. I bought silver at 3 lakhs. Don't be happy. Wait for the proper correction and proper bottom it down. Then enter via SIP. That is, you start buying ETF via SIP, systematic investment plan. Don't go and buy physical gold in any showroom. Okay. You see how much jewelry advertisement comes on the TV. Okay. From where they earn money. Okay. So think about those things and be careful with stocks like Muthoot Finance, Manappuram Finance. And if you have in portfolio, try to exit as early as possible. This is not, again, I'm telling you, it is my experience and I'm sharing it is just for educational purpose. The fundamental wall, why the music is stopping. Smart money sells into optimism. The trade has become overcrowded. Sentiment saturation, retail and institutes are all bullish. When conscious is absolute, marks punish the herd. The gold killer, real leads. Real leads remain positive. Gold historically struggle against strong dollar and high real rates. China slowdown. The property crisis is reducing discriminatory buying and industrial slowdown moderates silver demand. The cosmic catalyst, the correlation written in the sky. Okay, the Saturn changing signs, the fear driver. Saturn represents restrictions and reality checks. A shift Saturn indicates trend exhaustion and flight to the safety. This removes the risk on liquidity. Rahu Ketu axis shift. The speculation collapse. Rahu is exiting the commodity friendly zone and Rahu leaves, the illusion of liquidity vanishes. Rahu is a creator of illusion. So Rahu and Ketu we consider as illusion. So it's an imaginary planet. Okay. So that illusion has created in silver and gold that slowly it is going, so that illusion will come down. Okay. Silver having high Rahu sensitivity will suffer more than gold. Okay. If you see yesterday, one day, 1 lakh crash. In my WhatsApp, I said very clearly, silver touched 4 lakh. Please book at least 50% or exit everything. Okay, whoever has followed that my WhatsApp message, they saved nearly 1 lakh rupees in one day, which nobody has predicted. And I said before anybody does, that is just because of the calculation, what astrology tells, what technical analysis of my study tells. So based on that, I have told those things to you guys. Okay, the silver trap, industrial. See, silver is having a huge demand. Okay, I'm not saying that silver will going to become 1 lakh, 2 lakh, less than 1.5 lakh. I'm not saying like that. Okay, there is a huge demand for silver. Okay, the silver is an industrial necessity. Solar, EVs, defense. Silver is the byproduct. It is not mined. Nobody manufactures or nobody mine the silver actually. So when the byproduct is there, so silver definitely is having a huge demand. Silver rises faster than the gold, but falls harder. Okay, when gold crashed 20% or 15%, this crashed more than that, 40%. So 14% crash in gold and silver, if you see yesterday, 1 lakh corrections. It's a big correction. Okay, expect 20 to 30% drop, a speculative energy despite. Anatomy of fall, depth, velocity, and timeline. So gold, you can consider 12 to 20% correction. So you already fell, but still there is a room for that. And it's a phase of distribution. Status, stop buying, smart money exits while public buys dips. Okay, you try to go and buy, they will keep selling. Okay, so what happens in the stock market? Same thing happens in the gold and silver also. Okay, the Astro trigger, next 45 to 90 days, status caution, violent drop followed by the dead cat bounce. Okay, so next 45 to 90 days, just keep observing. If you can't control your emotions, what I can say, you do a sip in ETF, each and every dip, every 10%, 20% correction, keep buying. But still, I don't recommend that. Reason is, still there is a lot to go down. Okay. Phase 3, capitulation. Let us prepare to enter. Media declares gold is finished. This is the bottom. When people say, get out of gold, you start investing. When people say, buy gold, you start exiting. Okay, so that is the thumb rule. The roadmap for 2025 and 33, Mana face structural uptrend, 2025 to mid 26. Okay, so I said February 17 date, reason because there is a solar eclipse and it's overbought. But before that, correction started. So that's the magic. Okay. The base building volatility. So 2026-27, it will be in sideways kind of thing. It will not go up, neither it will go down. So let first price has to settle down at the bottom, then wait for the proper reversal signal. The way we trade in market, we wait for bullish engulfing candle. We wait for some proper pattern, proper setup, RSI boost, something kind of thing. Okay, that acceleration is needed. Then you can enter gold and silver. the public mania, the crowd arrives in 2033 again, still 2033, the silver will go up. Okay, but this correction you try to buy. Why is gold volatile if the cycle is bullish? Saturn. Short-term pain, the shakeout, the confusion, it creates the confusion. Pluto, the long-term trend, the reset. Investors mistake the shakeout of the end. Gold is not crashing. It is resetting energy to clear the excess. Okay, so it is gold will not crash, but there is a correction. That correction you need to use for buying, but at the right time. The smart money playbook. Money is made by waiting, not predicting. Don't chase. Avoid emotional trading during spikes. Reduce leverage now. Accumulate fear. Use the Saturn phase corrections to build positions. Buy when the crowd is bored. Okay? Not right now. One day fall is not a big fall. One day up is not a big up. The time horizon, think in years, not weeks. This is a structural shift, not a day trade. The final truth, the gold does not crash when fear is high. Gold corrects when fear becomes belief. Pluto creates the doubt, Saturn enforces the lesson. Be the observer, not the herd. Okay. This is about the presentation which I have made for you guys regarding the gold. But let's go to the technical things which I want to explain, and how technically it looks like, what is the zone and all those things in the chart. Okay. That will clear your doubts about the gold. Okay. So let's take 1 day time frame, and I will remove other indicators. Okay. In 1 day time frame, what I will do, anyway, I have made a beautiful indicator in this. This will tell I can do setting here for times everything. Okay, so based on the time cycle, I can do this. 1 second. Okay, time frame I will use 1 hour and 4 hour and 1 day and 1 week. Okay, so we'll use gold. Okay, so now gold you see here. Some beautiful things I am going to share with you guys, so that you remember for forever. Let's see now here in 2024. Okay, the gold from here it went up to how much percentage? 17% went up. Okay, so in 17% it crashed to 7%. 17% to 7% crash means only 10% was the growth. Now we'll come again here. We will see from here to here, it went up to 31%, and from 31%, it came down to 9%. Okay. Now you see here, again, from this level to bottom to top, we consider 34%, and from 34%, it came down to 12%. Okay. Now just calculate based on the move and the correction. Now it went up to 55%. Okay. From here to here, it went up to 55%. From 55%, it came to 17%. Okay. Now here, the movement was 33%, came down 12%. Here, 55% came to 17%. Is it the end? You see, if you see the trend here, in 1 hour time frame, it's bear, and 4 hour time frame, a bear, 1 day time frame, bull, 1 week time frame, bull. Okay. So 1 day time frame, it's still bullish. Okay. So what you need to do? So you need to wait for the price to come down to this level. Okay. What is this level? 1,34,000. Here you start doing SIP. Don't invest full money. And if you get this level at 1,28,000 or 1,21,000, it's a good thing. If you can't hold your emotions, if you still feel I have money, I have to invest, जो अगर वो कीड़ा है आपके अंदर, ठीक है, then what you can do, tomorrow you can buy some gold. If you have 1 lakh rupees, 10,000 rupees worth gold you can buy, and again 10,000 here, again 10,000 here. Okay. So I am saying only 30% to invest at these corrections. When try to go up, at that time you can increase the investment. How you will come to know whether the price will go up or go down and all those things. Okay, this is all Fibonacci calculation I have done for you guys. Okay, based on the Fibonacci level I am saying. Okay, so what Fibonacci level says actually, you have to take the top bottom of the gold price and draw the peak here. Okay, and you see it came to 50%. It is exact time to buy gold. But if you see the big dozy candle here and big bearish engulfing, which says still further correction is left. Okay, what is the perfect level to buy? As per the Fibonacci level, it is 1,41,000 is one way where you can go and invest some money. And another place is this place, that is 1,34,409. Okay, if it doesn't go there, you have told me this, nothing like that. If you have that kind of tension, you buy some here and buy some here, buy some. It might not go, it might reverse from here. So whenever the big fall happens, some bounce comes, then again it comes to down. Until unless the gold crosses above 1,60,000 rupees, gold will not go up. Okay. So until unless it crosses 1,60,000 rupees, gold will not go up. Let's come to silver now. Okay, this is technically. So I have told astrologically as well as technically. Now, if you see the bottom, the silver correction also, you can see the history says the same thing. Whenever it went up, what correction has happened, you can do this analysis and study. And you see the bottom here. Okay, from bottom to top. Okay, so it's almost near to the 50% up 2 lakh to 84,000. The correct buying zone is 2,48,000 because in industry, silver is having a huge demand. Okay. All NVIDIA needs silver, solar system needs silver, many things they need silver, even your automobile industry need a silver. Okay. So hence silver is not, as I said, it is not, it's a byproduct. So hence you wait for the proper dips and start accumulating. Best way is to accumulate is silver ETF and SIP. If you don't have a Demat account to open or to trade in silver ETF and when to trade, when not to trade, you can contact me. I will help you to open a Demat account for doing all these things. Okay. So this is where you supposed to buy silver, that is 2,48,000 and or 1,72,000. It might go down till 1,72,000. It's a possible. Okay, I'm not saying it is impossible. It's possible. But those who have, because this, if you look at the once the doji candle formed, the big fall happened in one day, 1 lakh rupees crash. So 2-3 days it will be here only. It will not go down immediately. And if it goes down, it might go down on solar eclipse on 17th of February. And let's wait and watch all those days. And hope you like this video and share this video with all your friends and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to learn more about these things, I have uploaded the course in Udemy. You can go and learn all these techniques using my just 500 rupees course. The course which people sell for 3 lakh, 4 lakh rupees, I am giving that course for only 500 rupees. Okay. Don't miss out. Thank you.